Hey there, guys. This is the third episode in our series, and this series is teaching you guys how to make a authentication system where you don't have to use multiple different tables in your database in order to define multiple different roles. And we are going to use one table, and we are going to have a role field for each user, and that user is going to have either admin or publisher or whatever else. And then we're going to use middleware in order to lock down that route for an administrator, or if you're not an administrator, it'll redirect you back to the home page. So let's go ahead and start out. First, we have our admin dashboard. That's awesome. But let's go back to our home page and do a few different things real quick. So as you can see, we have this card body here, and we're obviously using Bootstrap. So first off, we want to set it up so that if we have a session flash message that it'll be displayed to the user. So we're going to use the if statement here, and we're also going to use the session has method to see if there are any errors. So we're just going to use not authorized. So we'll just use auth, and if it has auth, then we are going to display an alert. So alert, and then alert danger, alert, wow, alert, there we go, danger. And we're just going to say you are not authorized to view that page. And we'll save it. And now we'll go back to our home page. We'll refresh, make sure everything's good to go. Wonderful, no errors are being thrown. And we will actually, you know what? We'll actually go ahead and do a little bit more than just that. We're going to go ahead and actually use the session get method, and then we'll just use get auth, and then that way we can go ahead and define the message in the back end rather than the front end. So let's just go ahead and use session get auth, and we're obviously going to go and put that in double curly braces so that way it's echoed out to the page. Now let's go back, and we obviously have our database here. So let's refresh that. Let's take a look at our users table. As you can see, the role right now is null. We're going to go ahead and keep that as null for now. And then we are going to create a new middleware. So let's use PHP artisan make middleware, and we're just going to call this admin middleware. Wonderful. The middleware is successfully created. Now that is found in your app HTTP middleware folder, and then we're going to go ahead and type in admin middleware. Now we're going to use a few things. We're going to use the session, and we are also going to use app/user in order to make sure that the user has the correct role. And so basically what happens is every single route is thrown through this middleware. So we want to make sure that we are adding this into our app service provider as well, I believe. No, I'm sorry. It's not the app service provider. It is our kernel. And so we want to make it global on every. We can either make it global on every single route, which we would add it to this array here, or we can use the application's route middleware groups. So that means if we want just the web, or if we want to do an API, we can do that as well. And we'll also do route middleware on assigned to groups or used individually. So I think the best way we can do this is just define a middleware group, And the way we're going to do this is we're going to call this the admin middleware group. And we're going to go ahead and pass this an associative array. And this associative array will contain a few things. So the first thing that we're going to call is web. And the reason that we're calling web is because we also want all of these here, all of these middleware, to be called with our admin middleware as well. And then we're also going to call our app HTTP middleware slash admin middleware class as well. So that way we're going to go ahead and pull in our actual admin middleware. So now that the kernel is saved and we have this middleware group, we are going to actually work on our middleware itself. Now, this middleware, first what we're going to do, what do we want to do? We want to first off grab the user, check, grab the user from the auth from auth. Okay, and then we are going to, and that means we're going to want to include auth up in here, and then we are going to find the user in the database. Then we are going to check if the user has that part, the admin role, and then if they are not an admin, we are going to redirect them to the home page. But first, before we redirect them to the home page, we're going to flash a session message using the auth session variable. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and find the user ID from the auth user and ID. Next, we are going to find the user in the database. So user equals user find by the user ID. And then we are going to check if the user role equals admin, then, or I'm sorry, if the user role does not equal admin, then we are going to do these two things. We are going to flash the session message, so session flash auth, and we are going to say you are not authorized to view this page. Wonderful. And then we are going to redirect to the home page. So we're going to return a redirect to a route, and that route is going to be, let's go ahead and check our routes list, PHP artisan routes list, and that's just going to be the home route. So let's clear that up, and it's just going to be home. Wonderful. If everything is successful and they are an admin, then we will return the request and just continue on and allow that user to go ahead and grab the web page. So this is pretty simple here, but how do we add this middleware to our route? That's actually pretty easy. We'll just go ahead and open up our routes, and right before the get method, we will define middleware. And we're just going to go ahead and use the admin middleware. And remember, when we go into our kernel, whoops, wrong kernel. Kernel, there we go. We defined a middleware group, and we defined it as the web middleware. We're going to pull in all of those, and we're also going to pull in our own custom middleware as well. So now that all of that is pulled in, we have defined our middleware admin, and we've defined how our admin middleware is supposed to work. let's go to our home page, our website, and we'll go ahead and type in admin/dashboard. App/http. Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's go to kernel again, and whoops, there we go. Forgot the slash. My bad. We'll go ahead and refresh, and it says right here, you are not authorized to view this page. Now, unfortunately, I messed up a little bit, and we go to our home.blade.php. We don't want this here. We actually want this right. Actually, we'll just go ahead and keep it in the container, but we'll just go ahead and add a new row with a call of 12, and then we'll just go ahead and add that in there. And now we'll refresh, and as you see, the page goes away. But if we go ahead and type admin/dashboard, it says you are not authorized to view this page. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and test our database, and let's just go ahead and put an admin role into there, and we'll go ahead and go back to our admin/dashboard, and voila. It is that simple, guys. It only took us 3 lessons and probably about a half hour of work, not even, in order to get our roles set up. And this is very customizable. You are able to grab all of your roles in a separate table, assign them using a pivot table, and we're going to go ahead and expand on this some more and create like an actual admin dashboard in the back end at a future video, and create this wonderful blog page system where we are able to have editors, have publishers, and have administrators that are allowed to do everything, etc. It's going to be an absolutely amazing project, and I hope you guys join me on this wonderful adventure. Awesome. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.